As the champ Antonio Tarver, you listen to Tarver's Take. Man, I just want to highlight the incredible fight card they having right now as we speak on DAZN, man. The 5-on-5 competition has been electrifying to say the least. My man Ray Ford, a heartbreaker, man. Him and Nick Ball went toe to toe. Man, and it was a contested fight throughout, but he showed the heart of a champion down the stretch, man. I thought he did a little bit to save his title, but man, they got to have a rematch. And that was a fight that was very, very exciting. And my man Elmo Williams came up short. But man, I couldn't have lost to a better guy, man. Sharif is one of those good guys, man, in the game. I really like the way he really went about his business, really methodical with that long rangey jab. Just Ammo could not get out of the way of that jab, man, all night. And when you see a fighter that has that type of control on his power punch combination, got to keep that chin out the air. But man, a great title, a great defense as he moved closer to the middleweight championship. And also, man, just want to say the big fight coming up, that main event, I'm looking forward to that one, man. Congratulations to both promoters that made this night possible, man. Eddie Hearn from Matchroom and Frank Warren from Queensberry. Right now, Queensberry is up 6-0, bro. They really doing a sweep on them, and they're going to be looking for some big knockouts to save the day. But Wilder Zhang, man, that fight's coming up. I can't wait. When I look at the way this fight has came together, both of these fighters coming off a loss to Joseph Parker, you know what I mean? And that's the common opponent that they both recently had. So when you look at that component about this fight, I can say Zhang had a lot more success. He dropped Parker a couple times. He was able to land his shots on Parker. And when I look at the way Wilder went about the Parker fight, I can't say the same that Wilder was able to get that right hand off like he wanted. I think the balance factor was really troubling. And so I think when you look at that, I think Zhang kind of performed a lot better, you feel me, than Wilder did against Parker. And I believe in this fight, I think Wilder, he's been saying he's back to the old self. And I think that initially, man, just, he got to go for the win early. And I think as long as this fight go, both of these fighters have shown that they have, not conditioning, but, I would say, conditioning issues down the stretch. You feel me? As of late, and I think if this fight go past 5 or 6, you got to lean towards Zhang. But I'm thinking, man, if Wilder really still have in his heart to compete for undisputed and end up on top of the mountain at the end of the day, we need to see a great performance from him. And with his weight at 214, he's shown that his lighter weight has been able to get those shots off. And man, he's giving away a lot of weight. Zhang tipping the scales at 280 something. Now, if Wilder could truly use his movement to cause Zhang to move a little bit, to get him uncomfortable, late, you can say, hey, that would be a good strategy. But we know that Wilder haven't demonstrated that he can truly control his opponent with his movement. That's been something that he, right now, I don't think that he has mastered thus far. But I think, other than that, saying using his height, using his reach, and doing the things that's necessary to keep a guy like Zhang that's not really mobile at bay, you can say, hey, that would be the perfect strategy. But then, Wilder hasn't been able to consistently do that round after round after round. So that's where, patience, poise and all that other stuff come in effect. So, but I think, with Zhang being a silver medalist and really knowing how to box, I think that strategy might fall into Zhang's hand. You know what I mean? So I think his best chance to win would be come out and man, just, you feel me, use that jab and start landing those bombs. Don't let Zhang even get in the fight as far as a rhythm is concerned, because I think that favors Zhang. So we'll see, man, what actually happens in Saudi Arabia in just a few moments. I think Bivol is fighting right now. Zanai is the guy that he's facing, a power puncher, but skill-wise, we don't believe he's on Bivol's level, but we'll see, man. That's why we fight the fight. You feel me? And again, the most interesting man in the world, Turkey Al Sheikh, did it once again, man. A fabulous, fabulous card from start to finish. You know, I've been on a seat. I've been on the edge of my seats with the excitement in the fight. So another successful final to the Riyadh season in Saudi Arabia, man. I've been over there a couple of times, and it's been an experience every time to have sat there ringside to witness Ring of Fire, which I believe was the biggest. Oh, Bivol just dropped him. Bivol showing power. Sorry about that. I mean, I'm watching the fight right now as we speak, so I'm excited. Just wanted to do a Tarver's take, man, so you guys can be abreast on my take as far as Wilder and Zhang goes. And again, man, Wilder been speaking as if he's on his farewell tour. You feel me? I really personally don't like that energy, but that, that's not always a telltale. You feel me? It's not always a telltale, but at the same time, when you're talking about life after boxing and, the things that you have going on outside of boxing, and we know, all those things, the reason why we get in the ring. But when you're talking about that and seeing life from outside of boxing, then that goes to show that you can, maybe you might not have the desire to truly, give it everything to once again be on top of that mountain. And that's okay. Wilder's at that age right now where, he's had a great career. You feel me? And has been heavyweight champion, one of the biggest names in the game in this decade. So, he's had a successful career. And if he's looking at life after boxing, I mean, that's something we all must plan for, because we know the end is always, on the way. You feel me? We can't do this forever. So, if this is that night, then hopefully, he go out like a champion do, laying it all on the line and giving us, what he always gives us, an exciting fight. You feel me? But I would definitely want to see Wilder, clip Zhang. If he can't clip Zhang, being a guy that don't really have a lot of mobility, and it's going to be there for Wilder. You know what I mean? The Wilder of old. I think if he can weather that storm, then it is what it is. But I think that's his best chance for victory. So there you have it. You've been listening to Tarver's Take, man. I appreciate you guys. And if you haven't gone over to YouTube, please do so. And like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Tarver's Take. Man, I appreciate it, man. Until the next time, stay tapped in. I'll talk to you then.